It's your next snack where life is too short to be serious. All right, exciting day. Very exciting today. Because, and sorry, I'm stuttering, a number of reasons. Maybe my biggest personal reason, and you may laugh at this as compared to the other reasons, is Molten Lava is back for the first time in over a year. That means it's my first time trying it. So I'm very excited. Now, albeit I don't think this is the best lineup they've had. You know, I think the Molten Lava and the Limeade and the Honey Graham are all strong options. But the other two, you know, I wouldn't say it's a skip week because Molten Lava's back. But I wouldn't say it's a wow, amazing week. So there are some really good flavors, and I think Molten Lava just puts the cherry on top for this week, despite it not being amazing. The second thing I'm excited to talk about real quick is when we push that stop button right there and wrap this review up, it will have marked a year full of Crumbl Reviews for me. So next week, we're celebrating my year anniversary. Today, we're just celebrating a year full of Crumbl Reviews. And so it just feels good to have two of the better cookies that I've had. Well, I say that, sorry. One of the better cookies I've had and one of the more anticipated cookies I've ever had. The Molten Lava is more anticipated. Honey Graham, it was a really solid option. Now, you know, I can understand why people aren't so excited about this week. You know, we just had a graham cracker base, so they could have probably pushed Honey Graham to another time. It does have its differences. You know, it's got a honey flavor, honey buttercream frosting rather than a cheesecake cream cheese frosting. So, you know, that is the key difference here. But I do understand why people are kind of like mundane about this. They're not excited. And my job is to get you excited, and there are 3 flavors I can definitely do that for. And we'll start with those 3, and then we'll end off with the other 2. And I'm probably supposed to get you excited for the new white chip. And it could surprise me, but you know. I just wanted to address one more thing. If you'll go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share this video, and check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack, that would be great. But I do want to address one more thing. So, someone commented on my video last week and told me they had lost faith in my reviews, that they can't trust me because X, Y, Z, and that my reviews are no longer trustworthy. So I just wanted to address the fact that last week was amazing. It was a great week. The flavors were great. Pina colada, I loved. Pecan pie, not so much, you know. But the chip pretzel, really good. All the flavors really did a good job last week. I loved peanut butter bar. So to kind of be told by someone that used to trust me that, you know, they're discrediting my opinion and think I'm brainwashed and that all the flavors were just sugary, I don't know. I felt insulted. So, you know, but yeah, I just wanted to address that. I'm not changing my opinion on things. How I see it has been the same from day one. It's been consistent, and I hope you feel that way. So if you have any reservations, you could come at me with them. You say, well, I just feel this way, but don't make blind assumptions. Don't just call me out and say, I don't trust you because all I tasted was sugar. But, you know, anyways, I know I wasted time on that, but, you know, people like to skip anyways to the good part, and that's trying the cookies. That's what you're here for. I'm just unloading a lot. One more thing. Sorry. If you have any ideas for next week, give me a shout out. Let me know. We'll try and do something. I wanna do more than just one video maybe, because it's a 1-year anniversary. It's special. I want to bring my sister into it because that's who I started it out with. But it's gonna be hard because she's got work, I got work, and I want to get these reviews up in time. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and pose for this thumbnail. And yeah, so where are we starting? We're starting with Molten Lava. Where else would we start, guys? I mean, come on. This thing is delicious looking. So it's got a lot to it. It's a chocolate cookie stuffed with hot fudge and sprinkled with sugar. I mean, just look at that thing. It's so pretty. So pretty. And I'm so excited. I know you are too. I'm sorry I held you up if you didn't skip. If you like to listen to me talk, that's a good thing. All right. Kind of lacking, but we'll give it a chance. It really is just a straightforward chocolate cookie. With really good notes of dark fudge. But I feel a little shortchanged on that hot fudge. And I really hate to give it a lower ranking than I would on a general basis. Like, the flavor's good. But just the lack of hot fudge in this, you know, I really was expecting more of that lava cake-esque vibe here. And it just didn't really hit as hard. So, and, you know, it kind of didn't taste as hot as it should have. And, you know, I don't know what to say. I don't. I'm going to have to say that's like a 7. It's good. But it's not what I was hoping for, you know? So, you know, I can't lie to you. So if your cookie ends up kind of shortchanging you on that hot fudge in there, A, you know, that's my ranking for it. B, you could always take some hot fudge if you have it at home. I probably don't. And just put it on there and make it even better. But I was a little disappointed. It's got good dark chocolate flavor that, you know, your typical molten lava cake has. It just didn't have as much lava to it as it should have. So it's still fair tasting cookie. So I'm just going on. I'm sorry, y'all want to break down. Y'all want to simple. So that's the honey graham cracker, honey buttercream icing, and teddy bears on top. Little teddy bears, you know, little teddy grams. So let's go ahead and try this. Just as I remember, it's really sweet, but it really complements this not so sweet cookie base. Again, a lot of people who get, you know, washed out by all the sugar that Crumbl uses, they might not like this one. But it's really one of my favorites because it takes that graham cracker base and elevates it to a whole nother level of sweetness and just enjoyable flavor. And I don't remember if I gave it a 9 or a 10 last time, but I'm really feeling a 10 that, well, it is a bit too sweet. I'll give it that. So I'll stick with a 9 here just because it's a little too sweet, but still a great flavor. All right, so one of the new flavors is Limeade. It's their sugar cookie with lime zest and then a lemon lime icing. It's very interesting, very pretty. So this one's for the ones who like the aesthetics of things from Crumbl. That's what they're known for, is their aesthetics. That's what people kind of get drawn to them by, is a lot to do with aesthetics of it. So these first 3 cookies really dive into that. And then, man, this cookie's giving me a hard time today. It's stuck to the cookie cutter. So I'm just breaking it off one by one and trying it. That was a strong amount of lime. Now, with limeade, for some reason I keep getting in my head that it's supposed to be this carbonated, salty thing. So I just can't get out of my mind. You know what? Oh, and they didn't put a lime on there. Oh well. But you know what would make this perfect is a pinch of sea salt, or maybe a bunch of sea salt. I don't really know, but I think it could be even better if it had a salty aspect to it. Because again, this is that kind of cookie that might, you know, wash people out with its sweetness, but it's got a good fruity, sweet tang to it. That's really good. I give it an 8.5. I think that's a fair place to put it, because I think it's better than great. It's not quite really great, and it's not the most wonderful cookie of all time. But if you put some sea salt on there, I could definitely give it a 9. So, moving on to the other new cookie, white chocolate chip. Now, for some reason, I didn't think this was new. Maybe it's because it's not all that far off from a macadamia nut cookie. But you know how that is. Sometimes you look at a cookie and say, well, it's literally that cookie, but without that, or this or that, you know. So you don't see me jumping up and down for it, but here's another look at it. We'll see. I give everything a chance, and that's just how life is. All right, got me a little piece, and go. Yeah, this one's not all that surprising. It's almost like a cinnamon bun without the cinnamon. Because you got the cream, you got the brown sugar in the dough, you're just missing the cinnamon. So, particularly, I don't think I'm amazed by it. I think it's decent. I like it enough. But I don't think a lot of people are going to like it. They're going to get bored. They're going to kind of think it's dull. But for those who don't like sweet, well, there's your cookie. It's not that sweet. So, I don't know. I would say it's a 5. I'm on the fence about it. Like, it's definitely not a cookie that I would see myself getting at Crumbl. But if you're not such a sweet tooth, well, there's your answer. Oh, it's all too sweet. Oh, okay. Crumbl came up with something. Anyways, one more cookie, peanut butter. I haven't had this since last summer. That's a good thing. I don't think they've had regular peanut butter since last summer. I can't remember for sure, but correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it was last summer, which is if it's really been since last summer, that's really good. They avoided just doing that. So yeah, it's just their peanut butter cookie. Nothing more, nothing less. Here we go. It really just pales in comparison to all their other peanut butter cookies. And for obvious reason. The other ones, you know, you got ultimate peanut butter, which is just gushing, filled with this gooey peanut butter. You got peanut butter bar, which was amazing. You got Reese's. Even Reese's Pieces is better, but not by much. It's just got a crunchy dynamic to it. And a little bit of sweetness from the Reese's Pieces. You know, last time I probably gave it a more favorable ranking. Probably like a 5 or a 6. But I'm truly quite a bit bored with this. And just, even the peanut butter flavor is just not rocking to my core today. It's a bit dry, a bit airy. And now I'm feeling quite thirsty. I don't hate it, but I really just don't prefer it. And, you know, if you're going to try 4 different cookies, which I don't see y'all doing this week, that one's the obvious one to leave out. I give it a 4 out of 10. Like, it's got the basic things a peanut butter cookie should have. But I just don't think it quite meets the Crumbl standard. So, a little disappointed with that. But overall, you know, I would say take a chance on the Molten Lava, obviously. Teddy Graham, that's the best cookie of the week. And, you know, me and Tasty Turtle, we didn't see eye to eye on this one. She's excited about Teddy Graham. I was excited about Molten Lava. Well, guess what, Tasty Turtle? You won on this one. You won. And then Limeade's a really nice flavor of lemon and lime. A little forward on the lime. So, maybe it could have used a little bit more lemon zest. A little bit of sea salt. But, it's a good cookie. So, really don't want to entertain peanut butter at all. Barely want to entertain white chip. But white chip is for the ones who don't like sweetness as much. So, you know, complain about sugar. That's the answer you're going to get from Crumbl. That's how it is. But, yeah, I feel like y'all could have a better experience with Molten Lava than I had. There's no guarantee that you will or won't. But you won't know until you try it. It does have a good chocolate flavor. So at the least, you're going to get a nice chocolate cookie. At the best, you could get this really gooey, chocolate-filled wonderland in your mouth. So, anyways, stay tuned. We're going to cook up some ideas. If you've got any ideas for next week, for my 1-year anniversary with Crumbl Reviews, I'm all ears. I'm listening. Maybe Jessica will come on here and comment. She'll say something like, oh, you need to have me in there. Who knows? But it's coming. And it's coming fast. That's my review. And I'm sticking to it. Yeah!